In the heart of Istanbul, archaeologists are working around the clock on this ancient port. Already the wooden quays of the port, where merchant ships once moored, are now clearly visible, along with thousands of clay pots which were used for carrying cargo. But the most impressive discovery are the ships. At the last count, 34, and they're still digging. In charge of the operation is Zeynep Kuzultan. She's head of the archaeology museums in Istanbul. For her, this is a discovery of a lifetime.
4. yüzyılda kurulmuş, 7. yüzyıla kadar aktif olarak kullanılmış ve 11. yüzyıla kadar da kısmen kullanılmış bir liman. Özellikle kentin iaşesini karşılamak üzere Mısır'dan getirilen tahılla ilişkili tahıl yüklü gemiler bu limana geliyormuş ve bu limanda boşaltma yapıyormuş. Yani uluslararası diyelim bugünkü anlamıyla ticaret limanı.
As fast as the boats are unearthed, they're shipped off around the country to archaeology centres to be preserved. The whole country's archaeology community are now dealing with the wealth of discoveries. But everyone is aware that time is against them. That's because the port is holding up one of the largest engineering projects of its type in the world. Only a few meters away from the archaeological site, work is continuing on a tunnel that will span the Bosphorus waterway, connecting the two sides of Istanbul. The port's discovery by the tunnel excavation is proving a nightmare for its builders. 50 meters below the Bosphorus, everyone is working hard to make up for the lost 3 years which the archaeological discovery has already cost the tunnel. The tunnel, when complete, will allow subway trains to run the length of the city, carrying 1 million people a day. It's seen as key to solving the chronic traffic problems. The tunnel's construction is breaking new ground, being the deepest of its kind in the world. But for the engineers, the archaeological discovery is their biggest problem, according to senior engineer Hasan Gökdere.
Of course, our project completion days will be postponed, nearly 3 years. But it's not a problem actually. Also, we are knowing our history. Our cost will be increased. But for this project, we wait 100 years, so we can wait 3 years, much more, no problem.
That means for construction workers, more years working 50 meters under the sea in difficult conditions. But for welder Beki Sönmez, he says it's all worthwhile to be a part of an historic project.
Ya tabii zorluğu da var, kolaylığı da var ama işte çalışıyoruz yani. Çünkü gelecek nesillere bu yüzyılın projesi olduğu için, bir de İstanbul'un trafik yönünü bildiğimiz için bir an önce bitmesini istiyoruz yani.
The delay to the tunnel means further restrictions on the use of the Bosphorus waterway. That means supertankers carrying Eurasian oil to world markets are facing costly delays. For the archaeologists, they're under increasing pressure to finish their work. Archaeologist Kaan Özdemir says they are all aware of the situation.
Zamanın baskısını hissediyoruz çünkü devletin bir projesi, metronun yapılması ekonomik olarak bir sonuçta bir harcamalar var. Arkeolojik olarak işte Kültür Bakanlığı çeşitli harcamaları var. Bunları en az şekilde ve en çabuk şekilde, doğru şekilde yapmamız lazım. Arkeoloji çok fazla acele yapılması zor olan bir iş. Fakat biz elimizden geldiği kadar dikkatli bir şekilde bu işi götürmeye çalışıyoruz.
Zeynep Kuzultan says for now the government has promised they can have as much time as they need. But Kuzultan adds working with tunnel engineers can at times be more than a little tense.
Bir alanı bir an önce işte kazısını tamamlayıp teslim etmemiz gerekiyor. Bir başımızda makine beklerken, bir yanımızda kepçe beklerken biz o kazıyı devam ettiriyoruz. İster istemez küçük boyutlu da olsa tartışmalar oluyor tabii.
The archaeologists have at least for now the upper hand, with the city's past being given priority over its future.